I need to get away from all the Logans.
As far as you can.
Well, long-distance relationships don't tend to last. My marriage could suffer.
You think I'm playing a game here?
I think you're putting a lot of energy into Taylor these days, Mother. I think you should stop it because Brooke is my wife and I have no intention of changing that.
I am not playing it trying to get you together with Taylor, even though you were happy with her. I'm worried about you. Things aren't right in your life. You realize that?
I know Ridge isn't my real dad, Steffi.
Well, you don't act like it.
Well, he told me I could call him that.
Because he's just being nice.
He is nice. Okay, he's always been nice to me and treated me like his own daughter. A father is more than just DNA.
Okay. I guess that counts. I don't care if you call him Dad. Hope? What happened to you?
Oh.
Everything okay in here?
Just a little accident with some carbonation. Everything's fine. Isn't that right, Steffi?
I'm so sorry that I missed you. And I promise the next time you DJ, I'm going to be there. Okay? I love you too. Bye. Okay. So where were we? Oh, that's right. Stephanie wanted me to pick up your copy.
Whoa.
What?
You just seem unusually happy, and you just told, I guess, some DJ that's a male that you love them.
Indeed, I did. I hate to disappoint you. It's not really all that mysterious. That was my brother, Oliver.
Brother? You have a brother?
I do? I'm just full of surprises, aren't I?
So your brother, Oliver, he knows everything.
Yeah. He's one of the few people that I told about the rape. And he was he's a great brother to me. He wanted to go beat up every single guy that was at that party. I had to convince him not to. Of course, that was when I thought the guy was going to go to jail.
Well, that's what we're hoping still happens. I've been thinking about this, and there might be something else we can do on our end.
What do you mean?
Well, other than the rape kit, the only thing the cops have is this photographer who threw the party. I know you spoke with him, but there might be something else that he didn't tell us. Right? Yeah. Graham Darrows. That's the guy's name, so I was thinking maybe I'd try to find this guy. Have a talk with him, and maybe he can help us out.
Hope. What happened? It's not a big deal. It was an accident.
Hello.
Graham. Hey, don't mind me. Just a little carbonation accident.
I see. Do you have any plans right now?
Other than a shower, no.
Good. Feeling inspired. I was just wondering if you want to go take some photos.
Oh, yeah, sure.
What about your homework?
Done.
Oh, well, I think the showroom is available.
Actually, if you don't mind, I'd prefer to use my own studio.
Oh, well, we usually shoot our campaigns in the building, so.
I'm sure that worked great in the past, but I have my own studio that I think would be perfect. It's a bit more intimate. It'll help me capture what I need to with Hope.
You don't have to worry, Mother. I'm a big boy. I can take care of myself.
But are you doing that? I mean, Taylor's concerned too.
Look, you gotta give Taylor a break here and stop harassing her about being good for me.
I am not the one that called her last night upset about the Logans.
I was feeling frustrated, that's all.
Well, honey, when you have to call your ex-wife to talk about problems with your current wife.
Brooke and I just got to talk finally when I got home, okay?
Good. And did she realize how insensitive she had been? Having her sisters over when the last people in the world that you want to see when you walk in your own home is them?
Yes, I think she understood what I was saying.
But?
I don't want to design for them. I don't even want to be in this damn building.
Well, especially after what they've done to Steffi. Isn't it obvious? You have to be a Logan to matter around here. Hope and Marcus, my God, they're practically in charge of the place. Kate and Bill have a baby. Why, I'm sure he'll end up as chief financial officer before he's even out of kindergarten.
What the hell am I doing? I love Hope. I want to help her. She even considers me to be her own father. She's been given one hell of an opportunity, and here I'm considering turning my back on her.
Wait a minute. Hope is a nice girl, you're right. But if you're going to turn your back on somebody, it better be Brooke's love child and not your own flesh and blood. Do you understand that?
Graham Darris, look, right there. He's talking about a new ad campaign, Forrester Creations.
Just booked a new ad campaign for Forrester Creations. The Hope for the Future line is centered around Hope Logan, Brooke Logan's youngest daughter. Let me tell you, this girl has it. These pictures are going to be capital H-O-T. Well, at least we know he's in L.A.
Oh, my God.
I said we find him and talk to him.
Oh, did you leave your radio on or something?
Probably just have some friends over or something.
You don't know whether or not you have friends over?
Well, I'm out of town so much for work, I probably have 6 or 7 spare keys floating around. I love this stuff. I sublet it for a while I was living in Europe. But when I decided to come back to LA, I told a few close friends to come crash, throw parties, whatever they want, as long as they check my mail and water my plants. I don't care.
Oh, but you're back now. I mean, you really don't mind if you come home to a party?
You kidding? I love it. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Graham. You got my email, right? Will we be hanging out here?
Oh, I didn't realize that was today.
Should we get out of your way?
You know, normally I'd want you guys to stay, but I got work to do. Hope, meet Clyde and Lori.
Hi.
Lori's a photographer as well, and Clyde's a model.
Used to be. I prefer to work behind the scenes.
You know, I use Clyde a lot as my lighting assistant. Speaking of which, I'm working with Hope on a new campaign for Forrester Creations. If you are around the next couple of weeks, I'll hire you.
I'm available.
You're in good hands, Hope. Graham's the second best photographer in LA. If you want my number.
Funny, very funny.
Hey, guys. Party's over. Graham actually wants to work for once.
You know me. I get inspired.
I'm not about to interfere with your inspiration. Have fun. Don't worry. He's gentle.
Hey. You know, if you don't want to break up the party, we can do this later.
Hey, I see these losers every day. I'm in the mood to get creative.
I'm not convinced that I should turn my back on anyone. I will support Steffi and Hope, and I'll get this damn company back.
And how long will that take? And will it even be worth getting back after the Logans have been in charge for years? Style, elegance, class, none of that matters anymore. They haven't been in charge that long, and already they've trashed the place.
Come on, Mother.
They're making Hope the centerpiece of the new line, of the new ad campaign. Have you so quickly forgotten Bridget and Deacon were married when Brooke got pregnant with Hope? Doesn't that tarnish the reputation of this company just a little bit? And look what they've done to Eric. Married to a walking, talking sex doll. Everybody in the industry laughs at him behind his back. And those girls have driven him out of the company, practically driven him out of the company that he created. Movie stars. Royalty, they're nothing but glorified call girls.
Do not talk about my wife like that. I love Brooke, and you need to respect her. I don't give a damn what you say about Donna or Katie, but you take your rants about Brooke and give them to somebody else, okay?
There has to be a Forrester man left in this family that can say enough is enough. And that has to be you. You have to fix the problem. Kate is sitting just a little too comfortably in your chair. Your chair. You should be running this company. You should be the head of Forrester Creations.
I'm gonna get some air.
Wow, this is an awesome loft. I can see why you like shooting here.
Yeah, I love this place. I've had it for years. It's always served me well.
And you really just let your friends come over whenever they want.
Yeah, you kidding? It's way too cool to let sit around empty. Man, I'm so happy to be back in LA.
God, you live such a different lifestyle. I can't even imagine what it's like.
Well, start imagining, sweetheart, because if this campaign takes off the way I think it will, you are going to be traveling the world for yourself.
Well, should we get started?
Not yet. You seem a little tense. I think we need to loosen you up.
Oh, okay.
Chardonnay?
Oh, I'm not 21.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so used to being in Europe. But I do think that it would help you relax. One glass?
Okay, well, if you think it'll help, but just a little.
You know, a lot of people don't remember how they act after they've been drinking. You're smart not to overdo it. But don't think that we should tell your parents. I don't know if they'd like that I'm giving you wine.
Okay, no worries. I can keep a secret.
It's good to know. Hey, to the start of something special.
You said you wouldn't interfere.
I don't want to interfere. I can't believe I'm saying this, but was it not just a few months ago that you made those great big hearts in the sand? And didn't you take a vow to make Ridge happy?
Yes, I did. And I have.
You stand there and say that with a straight face? Why didn't I strangle you to death when I had the chance?
Oh, Stephanie, you wouldn't know what to do without me. Even if things went further that night at the cabin, you would have dropped to your knees and given me CPR.
Those were the good old days, when I only had you to contend with. Little did I know you were going to bring in reinforcements. You and your sisters have your claws into everything that rightfully is my family's legacy.
Oh, my God, you make it sound like some evil plan. Like I've been plotting some evil scheme all these years. Well, most people don't think like you, Stephanie. Most people don't go about their business plotting somebody's downfall.
Just because I think a step or two ahead of you all the time doesn't mean that I am planning some nefarious scheme. I just use the brains that God gave me. And if you could, then you would see that there's something really wrong here. Kate is the CEO. Your daughter, Hope. Waltz is in here to be an intern, and 24 hours later, she's the centerpiece of the new ad campaign. Deacon's daughter?
What does that have to do with anything?
How about the image of this place? Could you just stop living your life as though the decisions that you make don't matter? Because they do matter. Every decision that you've made these past few months has driven my son closer and closer to a nervous breakdown. Could you stop? Please just stop and think.
You know, I am really looking forward to doing this with you. I know you have what it takes.
Well, anyone can pose for a camera.
No, not to do what I want. See, I need someone with all the right qualities. Someone just like you. I mean, you're proud but a little shy. You're a good girl but just rebellious enough.
Me?
Yeah. Oh, come on. Please don't try to hide it. I can see the mischief in your eyes. Come on. Well, look, you said you can keep a secret from your parents. You must be accustomed to a little bad behavior every now and then.
Every now and then.
And that's going to show in these photos. I'm telling you, I haven't been as excited about working in a long time.
Well, then should we get started?
We already have. Can't you tell? I've been watching you. I've been watching how you stand, how you sit, the way your body moves in the space. You're a natural. Sorry. Hello, this is Graham.
Graham, this is Nick Maroney over at Jackie M Designs.
Hi, how can I help you?
We are very interested in you, your work. So I'd like to talk to you about possibly booking a job.
I'm actually I'm in the middle of something at the moment. Can we talk about this another time?
I understand that you're working with Forrester Creations right now, so we certainly don't want to get in the way of that. So it'd probably be best if we could actually meet, so I can see how you work and actually where you work and maybe how you work with your clients.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually with a client right now. So can we maybe have this conversation tomorrow?
I'll be in touch. Okay, I got a very weird vibe from this guy. Tell me about him. Now, I know you spoke to him after this happened. But really, what do you know about this guy? I mean, what kind of guy is he?
I don't know. He seemed really shocked and very upset that something like that would happen to me at his place. And he said that he would do whatever he could to help me, but that there were a lot of people there and he didn't even know them all. And then he left town. Nick, is it possible? I can't believe that it could be him, but what if I'm wrong? What if he's the guy? There's no telling how many women he could have lured up to that place.
Everything okay?
Perfect.
The way you're looking at me.
Everything's perfect.
You see what you want to see, Stephanie. Go ahead. Keep thinking that Rich and I are miserable together because it feeds into your little fantasy of Rich and Taylor getting back together someday.
This isn't about you versus Taylor. This is about what is happening to Ridge. You can fix this problem.
How? Wave a wand so Bill and Katie disappear?
Get them to let him out of his contract and take away the no competition clause while you're at it. But get him away from here.
Get him away from me, you mean? That's what this is really all about. You're coming after me.
If you would take care of this situation, I wouldn't have to.
There's nothing I can ever do to make you accept that I'm good enough for Ridge.
Aren't you listening to one thing I say? I want what Ridge wants. He wants to be happy with you. Isn't that what you want too? I mean, you're married with just about anything and everything that a person could possibly want in their life. But he is suffocating. You have got to help him. You're the one that can get rid of all of this craziness. Why don't you talk to your sister? See if there isn't some way that she could think of that would get the company back in Ridge's hands. That's what would make him happy, really happy. If you don't do this, I think you're going to lose him. For good this time. And I'll see to it that you do.